Hey, welcome to the Spirit and Truth Minute with Matt Reynolds. Just a minute or two to help you live more empowered by the Spirit, rooted in the truth, and mobilized for the mission. Wow, how quickly the world can change. One week you send your kids to school, go to work, everything's normal. The next week the whole world is practically shutting down. Countless people losing their jobs, people getting sick who are increasingly close to your circle of relationships. As I sit and reflect, I'm not sure I can think of another time in my life where the collective eyes of the world were all as fixed on one thing. As Christians, how do we process this? Well, here's just one of the hard truths that I just can't shake. This epidemic is forcing nearly every one of us to grapple with our own mortality. It's so easy to blow through life living like we've got control over all that's around us. But right now we're in this crazy season where every day, multiple times a day, people are quoting death statistics on national TV. Increasingly, we're faced with the reality that no matter how much we want to manipulate our own circumstances, every single one of us will leave this earth at some point. And at times like this, it reminds us that it may not be as scripted for a ripe old age as we had painted in our imagination. The Bible teaches us clearly about this fleetingness of life. James 4:14 reminds us, "What is your life? You're a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes." And so with this collective gaze of the world fixed upon sickness and the threat of death, I want to suggest that it's our time as Christians to speak boldly the truth that we have always proclaimed. Now is the time to live with true eternal perspective, that this world is not all that there is. You see, our hope does not lie in how many years we spend on this planet. Our hope lies in the one who created this planet in the first place. Our fearlessness as Christians does not come from some bogus promise that followers of Jesus are somehow guaranteed long life. You can look at a number of disciples in the scriptures to debunk that idea. No, our fearlessness, rather, is rooted in our confidence in another kingdom. Our courage and our hope come from a realization that this time on earth is only preparing us for an eternity that will make these days look like a fleeting mist. Christians, no matter what rages around us in the world, we should be the most hopeful people on the planet because we follow the one who has conquered even death itself. What could this world possibly do to us? As we're surrounded by more and more talk of this pandemic and death, let us be the ones who operate in sincere joy and declare the truth of a risen Christ, together shouting with the Apostle Paul, "Where, O death, is your victory? Where, O death, is your sting? But thanks be to God, He gives us the victory through our Lord Jesus Christ."